Today, all I can say is it's a miracle what happened. I can easily say that God used Honey Lake Clinic to save my life. I had great parents, went to church, did all the things that should make your childhood successful, and that you're safe and you're peaceful. There was a point where I really began to stray from that. I got really involved in all sorts of bad activities and substance use, and you name it. I was just all about whatever felt good when I was in high school and going into college. But my parents always told me that if you bring them up in the Lord, they're going to come back to Him even when they fall away. And I was really a story of that. He started really leading me into a life of ministry. I would have never thought. People that knew me thought I was crazy, but I decided to go to seminary. While in college, the Lord introduced me to who is now my wonderful wife of 21 years, JL. He really used her just as a way to really pull my heart back to what He wanted in my life and what He wanted in her life. And so we really became a team and decided to go away to seminary after grad school. And we were hired to go down and be a college pastor down in Lakeland, Florida. And it was a really incredible experience. It was hard. It was different than I expected. There was nothing easy about it, that's for sure. But while there, God introduced me to this problem that was in the world, and it was kids and families living in trash dump communities. Basically picture an urban sprawl of people that wind up living on and around a landfill. And this is something that doesn't exist here in the United States, but is very prevalent overseas. We were asked to go on a mission trip, and it was just my wife and I and a videographer friend of mine that went down. He just thought this might be a story to bring back, and it was. And when we were there, it was seeing all of the bad things in the world all in one place. You were looking at this scene and you were seeing all these kids, and they were from 2 years old on up to the elderly, picking through trash, just trying to find something that they could sell or that they could eat. And there was gang activity. There were a lot of the darkest things you can imagine were all right there in this one physical location. We returned to the States. We knew that we were supposed to do something. We just didn't know what it was. And we started to share that story, just a short video about this problem that was down in Honduras. And when we did that, we had such a response from people that the Lord led us to start an organization. And it's called Trash Mountain Project. We have been doing that for the last 15 years. And it's been some of the craziest spiritual highs and some of the lowest spiritual lows throughout that process. Really, the trauma that these kids and these families were going through started to have a major impact on me, not just mentally, but spiritually and physically. And I was on a really fast slide downhill. Fortunately, I have an incredible wife that was seeing this. She knows me better than anyone. And she came to me one day and just said, "Hey, I think there's somewhere you need to go." I knew it was something I was going to do, but it was not an easy decision. It's not easy to find out you're going to go somewhere for like a month or longer. I didn't really trust it, but I trusted God at least enough to show up.